we are about to determine the first challenger for Samoa Joe's TNA World Heavyweight Championship in King of the Mountain at Slammiversary.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a King of the Mountain qualifying match. It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Wall Street in Manhattan, New York, Roode.
The field of 8 TNA stars. 4 handpicked by Jim Cornette. 4 selected by Samoa Joe. Set to square off over the course of this week and next on Impact, as we will find out who gets the 4 slots as challengers in King of the Mountain. First qualifying match pits 2 men chosen by Jim Cornette, and remember, all of Jim Cornette's picks have never had a TNA World title shot.
And his opponent from Fairfield, Connecticut, Matt Morgan.
The genetically jacked, athletically stacked 7-footer Matt Morgan realizes just how important this match is for both him and Robert Roode. And as you can see him make the motion of the championship belt around his waist, Matt Morgan senses he is just 1 win away from being the first of 4 men who will challenge Samoa Joe at Slammiversary.
You know, a lot of people might question Matt Morgan being in this position, but he can take all the doubt away from that right here. I mean, this guy is an incredible athlete. I mean, just look at him. You realize the potential that he's got. And I mean, let's face it, he has a chance to fast-track his career like nobody else in this business.
I want to remind you, still to come tonight, part 2 of our special up-close and personal chat with the Icon Sting and Don West. Listen to this. I have just been handed this note from TNA management. Earlier tonight, we heard Samoa Joe select his 4 competitors for the King of the Mountain qualifying matches. AJ Styles, Christian Cage, Rhino and Booker T. TNA management informs me that tonight on this Impact broadcast, our second King of the Mountain qualifier will be AJ Styles one-on-one against Booker T. Wow.
Well, one thing about it, only one of those can advance to the King of the Mountain, as in this match here. And you would think that AJ Styles and Booker T, 2 incredible champions of their time, but only one of them can make it through, as we'll find that out tonight.
Matt Morgan puts on the brakes, hooking that top rope, not allowing Robert Roode to shoot him across. Instead, Morgan sends Roode into the turnbuckles and then elevates him up into the lights with a back body drop.
I mean, he made it look effortless. He did it with one arm. And then you see that big boot. He's got such incredible length. I mean, it's such an advantage, Mike. The length that Matt Morgan has.
Charges into the corner, but that time, the length may come back to haunt him as the long leg of Matt Morgan gets hooked on the top rope. And look at Roode take advantage. He just chop blocked him. He clipped him from behind.
Boy, he did. He just went right for the back of the leg. I mean, that's how you bring a giant like that down. And you know that Robert Roode's going to resort to all kinds of dirty tricks. I mean, he just shows his colors, but I'll tell you what an advantage is giving him right here. He's just pulling down on the foot and the leg.
And look at Robert Roode take advantage of that situation to the point where referee Earl Hebner has to drop down on the arena floor and get between Roode and Morgan and stop this attack on the injured knee.
You know, maybe we'll stop hearing Robert Roode whine now that he's got his chance. I mean, he's got nobody to blame but himself if he doesn't advance after this matchup. But again, the athleticism of Matt Morgan is just so incredible. Just pushing him off with one hand, but Roode comes right back after him.
I mean, as we heard from Roode, upset that it's taken this long to have his potential even be realized. But you see the shortcut by the boss of Roode Incorporated, the rake of the eyes of Matt Morgan, and then right back to the injured knee and the injured leg.
Boy, he's keeping Matt Morgan from getting to his feet. I mean, he's just not able to get to that vertical base that he wants to. And again, another shot by Robert Roode as Matt Morgan trying to stand up, and he finally does. And look at that look in his eyes.
Oh, you can just see here that Matt Morgan digging down deep with those shots from Roode, having little to no impact. Morgan now right at Roode, and Roode tries to escape, but Matt Morgan grabs him right by the hair.
I mean, talk about psychological warfare. I mean, he just took everything he had. Nice headbutt, nice clothesline. I mean, he's getting it now, that momentum. This is his opportunity. Oh, what a side slam.
Powers him right down to the canvas. Morgan can feel it at this point. On the verge Samoa Joe at Slammiversary that goes to the winner of this match.
Crowd responding too. They know they have something special in this guy. They know the future is as bright as it can be. And what an opportunity. Put away Robert Roode right here. And then he moves on to Slammiversary. Moves on to the King of the Mountain matchup. And then look at him going right after the throne of Robert Roode.
Just throttling him in the corner. The blatant chokehold as referee Hebner tries to get in between these two. Almost as if at this point, Matt Morgan, he just flipped out after everything that he's had to deal with here from Robert Roode. And he takes referee Hebner up into the air and then just drops him, just dumped him right down. Oh, you saw the double leg sweep. Feet on the ropes. Yeah, got the 3 count. Use the ropes for leverage.
Your winner, Robert Roode.
Robert Roode stole one right there as Matt Morgan. That's where the inexperience came in, Mike. He was too preoccupied with Earl Hebner, and Robert Roode took advantage of it.
Matt Morgan lost his temper, and as a result, Robert Roode goes on. He is the first challenger for Samoa Joe at Slammiversary.